Hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here with you for the StockPulse market brief on Tuesday, October 2nd. Quick look at the market levels here today. The Dow Jones closing at 26,773, S&P 500 at 2923, and the NASDAQ just below 8,000 at 7,999.55. Look over in Europe, where the DAX was down about 0.5% today to 12,287. In Asia, we have the Nikkei at 24,270 and the Shanghai index at 2821. Quick look at oil, down a little bit today. Oil's gone up quite a bit in recent trading sessions, still over $75 per barrel. And we'll see how that impacts the markets going forward. Quick look at the U.S. 10-year Treasury, yield down to 3.05% today. Still kind of hovering in that range ever since last week's Fed meeting. Was interesting to see some upward movement in the gold and silver markets today. Gold back over $1,200 at 1204. Silver was up about a quarter to 1471. And in the cryptocurrency markets, we see Bitcoin at 65.65 and Litecoin 59.74. So let's dig into a couple quick stories for the day. Again, interesting to note, continuing to see more coverage from even the mainstream media about potentially the economy running into trouble. Here is Nobel Prize winning economist Robert Shiller making some comparisons and drawing some similarities between the bull market and the late 1920s. Certainly given the way the dynamics are building in the markets, if we see something like that in our near future, would be the farthest from surprising that I could imagine. So interesting article on CNBC if you'd like to check that one out. Another CNBC article, Tesla says it's getting slammed in China because of tariffs. Cars cost 60% more than the competitors. And yes, as I've mentioned before, when you have a trade war going on, the sanctions, the tariffs, again, the companies and the people are the ones who really lose as prices go up, which we are seeing here. Although perhaps, unfortunately, it seems like the only one who's not seeing inflation is the Federal Reserve. Jerome Powell pledges the Fed will act with authority if inflation spikes. I thought that was odd, especially here. Inflation has remained around the Fed's 2% target, even though unemployment is near a 50-year low. Check John Williams' shadow stats for some evidence disproving that unemployment is at a 50-year low. Yet for this 2% target, I thought that was strange last week when Powell mentioned inflation. I thought it was strange again today to hear him say that. Because again, if you look over at the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the latest numbers from August show a 2.7% increase over the last 12 months. I'd written an article earlier this summer, one of the other readings, either June or July, was 2.8%, both well past the Fed's 2% mandate. And so what Powell is waiting for, we'll see. But fortunately, as always, this video is sponsored by Miles Franklin, where if you're seeing the inflation and would like to do something about it, you can purchase gold and silver by going to milesfranklin.com or calling 1-800-822-8080. And with that said, hit the subscribe button so you can stay posted and up to date on what's going on. And I will see you again tomorrow.